Okay, we're going to start a new series called How Not to Throw Interceptions, where we break down the biggest mistakes quarterbacks make and how to fix them. Stop throwing interceptions. One of the biggest problems I see in our league, especially in the Middle East, is that quarterback play isn't as strong as it should be. This makes games less competitive. So, I'm going to offer some advice for the QBs in our league, tips and pointers that will help cut down turnovers and give your team a better chance to win. A lot of players are frustrated because games aren't as competitive as they should be. Most teams are even in terms of athleticism, but where they aren't even is at the quarterback position. And it's not about talent, it's about decision-making. Everyone can throw a decent spiral. Every team has athletes. But it's the QB decisions that make or break a game. That's why some teams struggle while others dominate. Let's look at some plays that happen frequently in our league and talk about where QBs can improve. These tips apply to any league, whether you're playing flag football in Dubai, the US, or anywhere else. Turnovers are the biggest momentum shifts in flag football. With such a short field, one bad decision can flip a game instantly. You don't get many chances, especially the way the clock is managed in a flag game, so you have to maximize every possession. Now let's break down the first play. So first let's look at the play, then we'll break it down. Okay, so we have like an awkward blitz. The blitz is in front of him. There's a completion made. That's good. So you end up having like a 15 to 20 yard gain. But I'd say this is not an ideal throw. Why do you say that? Okay, so you have a blitz coming. The blitzer is already faked out. You have them moved and you've got two receivers open in front of you. The problem is the quarterback is looking for a deep route. He's looking for something deep, but he's fixated on that one route. What needs to be done in the case where your first progressive read is not open is you need to switch to your second. You should always have at least two options whenever you call a play. In these situations in flag, I would recommend having a deep option and a short option. If your deep is not immediately open, go immediately to the short. Throw it to the short route. Now that short route should be on the same side as your deep route, so you don't have to scan both sides of the field. On one side of the field, you send one short, one deep, and you should do the same on the opposite side of the field, one short, one deep. If in your mind the field is split in halves, the same thing is happening. If you stay on one side of the field, you know what's there. If you have to go to the other side of the field, you know what's there. But what's most important is that you immediately go to your check down. Your check down is your center who's standing right in front of you. Now you see that the blitzer has his hand up and is kind of blocking his vision, which is great. So you move out of the way and you should make this throw. Right on your right side, you're moving to the right. Keep everything to your right side. This should be it. After you have to avoid pressure this first time, you should continue to the right and have your receivers follow you or flow to the right with you. This is where interceptions and mistakes happen. You have one receiver here with their hands out like, give me the ball. And you have another person here who was rolling with you to the right side and was open on the sideline. But we decide to make an across-the-body throw into coverage, which is completely unnecessary. So make the easy throw. You're looking deep. He's not there. You go for a hitch and go. It's not there. Hit your center. Hit your center now. Hit your other hitch now. Okay, you sent two short routes and one deep. I don't know what this guy was doing. I'm not sure what kind of route this is. Let's see. He's running a slant. 1 and 2 are not open, so you have a center. Everyone's in their center for there. It's like their escape routes, you know? Hit it to your center and live to play another day. This is a pick six. This should have been a pick six. You got extremely lucky. The receiver makes a play. That's great, but you can't rely on luck. Alright, next play. Let's take a look. Okay, I know exactly what you're thinking here. Quarterbacks, we've all been in this situation before. You see a window opening up, and that split-second opportunity presents itself. An invitation to fit the ball into a tight space. You know you have the arm strength to make the throw. You tell yourself, let me just squeeze it in there, make a great play, and everyone's going to love me. My arm is incredible. But this is something you have to train yourself out of over time. Efficiency is what makes a quarterback great, especially in flag football where the field is smaller and scoring opportunities are limited. The more you focus on simply progressing down the field, the better and more efficient you become. Now let's talk about the pump fake. Again, it's not helping here. You don't have double moves built into this play, so all you're doing is bringing the safety down closer to your receiver. There's no need for it. Use your eyes instead, no unnecessary pump fakes. You're also dealing with pressure here, and your center is just waiting for you to give her a ball so she can turn upfield. Make the easy throw. It's right there. That being said, I like your footwork. You're stepping into your throw and I can see the window you're targeting. It is open, but it's still a tight window. You need to lead your receiver more, but even then you're throwing into traffic. You've got 3 defenders closing in on 1 receiver. Against tougher competition, this could easily turn into an interception. Meanwhile, look at your center, she's one-on-one. If you give her the ball, she only has to make 1 defender miss. That's a much higher percentage play. So, when you're analyzing the field, always look for the easiest path to success. Don't force a tough throw into triple coverage when you have a simple high-percentage option available. At the end of the day, quarterbacking isn't about making the flashiest throws, it's about making the right ones. The goal is to move the ball efficiently, keep the offense in rhythm, and take the highest percentage plays available. Sometimes that means passing up a tight window throw in favor of an easier option that keeps the drive alive. As you develop, start training yourself to see the entire field, not just the big play opportunities. The best quarterbacks don't rely on arm strength alone. They win with decision-making, timing, and efficiency. Alright, that's it for this breakdown. Keep working, keep refining your game, and always look for ways to simplify your reads. See you in the next one.